So, hi everyone. Octiga has a bunch of exciting new features released recently. One of them is a major enhancement to our safe regions. So before it was possible to set safe countries, safe geolocation, safe IPs, but it was only possible to do it at a single tenant level. Now we've expanded this functionality so that you can do things all the way down to a user level, and you can time bound it at one end of the spectrum. I'm going to show you something like that. So if I pop into one of these events and I pop down, I say this user logged in, and maybe I decide, you know what, that's a safe trip that somebody was on, or maybe that's a safe network, for example, ASN. We can set IP addresses, things like that. And I want to set this person to be safe for a given time period, and that's going to be their holiday. And I'm going to say that this was Bob's holiday, and this will recharacterize the event stream for that purpose. And you can set these retrospectively or into the future to mark people going on trips. And that will be one example. And the other thing you can do is you can manage all of these out at a multi-tenant level within our event rules section. So here we can set trips, we can set multiple regions for fixed IP addresses. So one example at a multi-tenant level could be something like where we set a rule. So this might be a backup service that I want to apply to a number of tenants, and these tenants are all going to work at a fixed IP address or a fixed IP address range potentially, something like this, and we'll set a mask on that, and that's going to be perpetual, or maybe we're taking that service on a certain date. So we could say it's going to start at the 31st because that's when we're taking that on, but it's going to have no end date. And so at that address, all of those tenants are going to be safe. And we can also then apply that for any of the other safe types as well. And so it's a rather flexible system. You can do anything from a multi-tenant level all the way down to the user for a given time frame. For ASNs, ISPs, allowed regions, countries. Of course, we still have our radius region feature in here, and you can view all of your regions. You can name them, and you can browse them and apply them to different tenants. So it's a very, very flexible, very useful system. We're going to be expanding this again in the future and farming some of the setting of these regions out to end clients where we set an approval for these. So there's really exciting things coming up. So stay tuned for more of that.